I think so. She don't look like any lawyer I've ever seen. Except on the tube.
It's not important who I am.
I get it. You're a shrink. Maybe a social worker. How'd you get in here? You on my visitors list?
I have my ways. It's not important how I got in here. The important thing is why I'm here.
It's been a long time since I've seen someone like you up close and personal. And you smell nice, too.
I want you to keep your mind on what I'm about to say.
Answer me a question first.
What?
Your hair. Is it real? I mean, the color. Redheads are hot.
Is this a joke to you? You want to make jokes? Because I have a real important message for you, Mr. Dominic Hughes. A message that might save your life.
Can't be serious. Breck Houghton is what?
The younger brother of the boy that I killed. He very well could be, Victor.
Sure, he could be. Doesn't mean he is.
Well, you haven't heard the evidence.
Is your mind playing tricks on you?
No.
Then how the heck could Breck Houghton and Joshua Casson be connected?
I didn't want to believe it at first either. But given what I've learned about Brad and the things that Paul has come up with, there is no other reasonable explanation. And once I explain it to you, you're going to feel the same way.
Ash? Honey, I'm over here. What's going on? You said there are things we need to talk about.
Yeah, there are.
Okay, but we're not talking. Come on, honey. I put off an overseas conference call so I could be here.
No, I know, I'm sorry. My mind keeps wandering. It's just one of those days, you know?
Great. I'm sorry, I have to take this, so I'll try to keep it short. Hello.
I can see that you really do love her. I don't think I realized how deeply you felt.
You know how I feel about you. And I've always felt about you. When I found out that Abby was my child, deep down I was very happy that you and I shared a child.
Yeah, but that has to ship on Monday. It has to.
There it is.
You're home early.
Yeah, I forgot this.
I'll fix it, I promise.
It's okay. It's okay. Since we're both here, do you have a moment? I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Well, I've given some thought to our conversation, about Lauren not being the woman for you, and that she and I might have more in
If you're
common.
wondering if I meant what I said, Michael, I did. And if you're smart, you'll take my advice and you'll ask her out before somebody else does.
Well, I've already taken your advice. I've asked Lauren to dinner.
Tell me you're tempted.
Oh my God, of course I'm tempted. I'd be with you. We'd be living this life of luxury, traveling all over the world, and responsible to nobody else but each other.
Then let's make it a reality.
It's stolen money.
It's not stolen money. Catherine's money is as good as yours. We're just making an advance withdrawal.
So easy for you to rationalize everything.
Why complicate it? In time, it won't matter to you where the money came from. It's unimportant.
It's not unimportant. It matters.
You're really gonna let this opportunity slip away? You realize I have to leave?
Yes. Because you're about to be exposed as an embezzler.
No, because it's time. And I want you to come with me.
I can't.
Jill, I'm begging you.
I said I can't. I said no, and I mean it.
Jill? Jill, what's going on in there? Open up. Jill!
I don't get it.
Homework problems?
No, Mom. I mean, what's she doing in Georgia?
I don't know. Maybe she has family there.
Well, we don't even know if she's gonna be back tonight, do we?
Nope.
And she could be gone for a couple of days, right?
Why do I get the feeling I'm about to be put on the spot?
Would you mind if I took a little break? Drove down to the coffee house and just, relaxed my brain for a little while? I won't be gone long.
Is that really all you want to do? Do I have your word?
On my honor.
Does Phyllis let you take the car?
Yeah, sometimes.
All right, permission granted, but don't you dare let me down, please, and be back in an hour.
Thank you.
Drive safely. Drive safely.
I will.
Wow. So you asked Lauren out, huh? That's great. That's great. Good for you. Good. Good.
You don't sound like you mean that.
I do. It's never easy to hear that someone that you care about is going out with someone else, but whatever.
Sure it's not.
It was bound to happen, right? Better you than some random guy that isn't good enough for her.
It takes time.
I'll adjust.
Are you sure? Because maybe I did this too fast.
No, no. No, you're good.
I want to be straight with you.
Straight with me. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. I gotta go. This girl that I met down at the coffee house, and I told her I'd stop by. I'm just telling you, because, I want to be straight with you, so.
Yeah, see you later.
Victor, don't you see? The parallels between their lives are too many to ignore.
This is ridiculous. I don't see how Charles Casson and Brad Carlton can be one and the same person.
Well, if there weren't evidence to prove that, I would agree with you, but there is. Now do you see why I've been acting the way I have been about Brad? How on earth is he going to react to this? Is he going to be grateful to learn the truth, or is he going to hate me? Either way, I have to tell him.
No, you don't have to tell him. First of all, you don't know for sure. Secondly, don't say a word to him. Not one word.
Sorry.
That's
Okay. I ordered you the lamb.
Great. Our supplier in Cleveland is still upset with us.
I thought you'd smoothed that whole thing over.
Yeah, well, so did I. Looks like we're back to the drawing board. You know, I gotta tell you, I wish Jack was around right now. I mean, he had a really good relationship with those people.
Oh, well, we'll just have to make do with what we do have.
Yeah. Thanks to Newman. The man is scum, you know, the way he
You know,
uses
it's not
people.
just Jack Grimacey, Brad. It's Dad, too. His mind is a million miles away with Gloria. Now that they're sexually involved, he's totally incapable of seeing her for what she really is.
You really dislike her that much?
Yes. You should have heard what she said to me today. She basically told me to stay the hell out of Dad's life if I know what's good for me.
What? She came on that strong?
Almost. I mean, those weren't her exact words, but the meaning was crystal clear. She's hiding something, and I'm going to find out what it is.
Who is it?
Michael? What do you mean, who is it? It's your mother.
It's a blonde lady who'll never go away. It's open!
Wow. My goodness. Wasn't expecting to see you. Thought you'd still be at the office.
Let us dispense with all the pleasantries, shall we?
What are you doing?
What do you want?
Where's Kevin? I'm gonna be late. Kevin!
He's not here.
What? We're supposed to go to the movies. He's been feeling a little low, so I thought I'd perk him up.
Did he tell you why he's been feeling that way?
Bad case of athlete's foot? What's with the sour look on your face?
You and Kevin have had a habit of keeping secrets lately.
Michael, not everything is a big conspiracy. Kevin and I are not plotting against you. He's had a little woman trouble, but of course you know that, don't you?
He talked to you about that?
Yes, he did.
About Lauren?
Mm-hmm.
What exactly did he tell you?
Or should I ask, what did you tell him?
Christine.
Surprised to see me?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Come on in.
Phyllis said she'd be going out of town and that there would be somebody here watching Daniel. Surely that can't be...
Oh, me? Yes, it is. Trust me, I was floored when she asked me to do it.
Well, it's wonderful. And it says a lot about both of you that you'd be here for Daniel. And she must be feeling a whole lot more secure to allow that. Where is Junior, by the way?
Daniel, I hope I didn't make a mistake.
Mistake?
I gave him permission to go to the coffee house for an hour. Now, I know Phyllis wanted to keep him on a short leash, but she didn't say he couldn't leave.
I'm sure it's fine. Well, so long as he steers clear of the wrong crowd. And, he knows exactly who that is.
What's happening, man?
Daniel, hey. I thought you said you were staying in tonight, studying.
What do you think I've been doing? I talked Christine into letting me take a little break, but I've got to be back on the ranch in exactly 45.5 minutes.
Christine, the lawyer? The one that works with Michael?
Yeah, Mom's out of town, so we're kind of hanging out.
You mean like a babysitter?
Shut up! Anyway, I told her I'd be back in an hour.
Sounds like she's really laying the smackdown.
You know, it's not that bad. So, how have you been?
I'm good.
You sure? Come on, man, what's up? You look so good.
Michael just told me that he asked Lauren out.
Ouch.
Yeah. And the worst part was I had to just, you know, sit there and tell him how happy I was for him, you know? And what I wanted to do was...
Hunch was lying, backstabbing lights out. I don't blame you, man. It's about the lowest thing you could have done.
Tell me about it.
Why don't you call him out? You know, let him know that you know that he's been sneaking around. Doing what he's been doing with Lauren. Let him know how horrible it is.
You're here to save my life? A little bitty thing like you.
Yeah, I have a proposition for you, and I hope you'll consider.
All right. I'm game.
Let's hear it.
All right. Your parole hearing's coming up soon, isn't it?
Yeah? So?
Yeah. Well, I'll make sure that Damon Porter doesn't show up.
Damon Porter?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Damon Porter scare you?
Not at all.
Damon Porter, you know him, the father of the boy that you shot and killed.
Yeah, I know who he is. He's also the guy that testified against me in court.
I would say what you don't know is bad things, very bad things are gonna happen to you if we don't do something to prevent them.
We?
Mm-hmm. We. They're gonna let you out, aren't they? They're gonna release you. That's what I heard. But they won't if Damon comes down here to testify against you and convince them not to let you out.
Where'd you hear this?
It doesn't really matter where I heard this. But I do know that Damon would destroy everything for you if I don't stop him.
Why would you do me any favors?
Because I want something from you.
Such as?
I need you to do me a favor.
What's that?
When you get released from here, I want you to stay far away from Damon, as far away as you can. I swear to you, you will wish you'd never been born.
I was this close to breaking the door down.
It's all right. Elliot would never hurt me. At least not physically.
Yeah, but Mr. Abbott has his knight in shining armor image to consider.
Hey, if the shoe fits.
Jack, thank you for being protective of me.
Protective? How's he protecting you? Keeping you from taking a chance, putting you in a straitjacket?
Oh, this is Rich. You're the one that belongs in a rubber room. Did you honestly think, oh, no, you know, I'll rephrase it. You've never done an honest thing in your life. Do you actually think you could pull the numbers you've pulled and she wouldn't find out one day? How long did you think you could carry this on? Eventually she'd realize something, don't you think?
Jill knows everything.
The head accountant for Chancellor Industries was over here earlier.
Really? Then what about the perfectly logical explanations?
Well, that depends. Logical to whom?
Boy, this guy is amazing. He's like a real man, except for he's missing a piece. Maybe it's his conscience.
You judge me. You small-minded person. You and your little people who think like you do. So self-righteous, so obsessed with doing things the right way. So proud of yourselves for following the rules like so many sheep. You're pathetic.
Little people, huh? You know, crooks like you wouldn't have anything to steal without little people who followed the rules. Boy, what a colossal ego to put yourself that high above the rest of humanity.
Elliot, he's right.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion.
That's all you got to say to me, that I'm entitled to my opinion.
Points of view, ethical frameworks, whatever. Jill, I have to leave, and I want you to come with me.
Don't listen to him.
Jill.
Jill, listen.
Stop it, will you? Stop it, both of you.
You know, Ash, this might be one of those times where you just have to let it go. If this involvement with Gloria turns out to be a mistake, it's your father's mistake to make.
No, but if he's wrong, and I truly believe he is, it could cost him so much. I'm not just talking financially, I mean emotionally as well. Frankly, I can't stand to see her taking advantage of my father. Ruin what's taken him a lifetime to build.
Well, if you feel that strongly about it, I guess you should talk to a lawyer. Find out what your options are.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. Thank you. I knew I could count on you.
You don't have to thank me. So, is that what you wanted to talk to me about, or is there something else?
There is one more thing.
Let me guess. Newman. He came to see you.
Victor, I have heard these arguments before.
And you obviously haven't listened to a damn what anyone has said.
Because I think I can ease some of the pain that Brad has been living with all these years.
What if it has the opposite effect? What if what you tell him will cause him further pain in an already tumultuous life? I think it's best you tell him nothing.
I don't know if I can do that. The truth has been struggling to get out of me for all these years.
Well, you may feel better. I don't think Brad Carton will when he finds out the truth.
What is your real reason for not wanting me to tell him?
Look, my life with Abby has already been cut short, all right, because of that accidental fall from the horse and Brad Carton's reaction to it. If your disclosure rubs him the wrong way, then I could lose Abby forever.
Why is this girl so important to you? She's become the driving force of your life. I don't know why. You barely know her.
Will you just please understand?
Well, you're asking a lot. I've been eaten up by this thing for months, and all you care about is Abby. Why should I sacrifice my well-being for your need to have a relationship with this kid?
Dude, what's up with changing tables?
It's too crowded in there.
Okay, so about your brother.
Can we please talk about something else?
No, we can't. Not until you answer my question. Now, why are you so afraid of telling Michael that you know about him and Lauren?
I'm not afraid, all right? I just don't... I don't want to...
You don't want to what?
Have you ever heard of a little thing called pride, Daniel? Huh? I don't just have a crush on Lauren. I have feelings for her. Real feelings. And I have tried so hard to get her to feel the same way about me, and now I find out that there's a reason why she keeps rejecting me. It's because she's been getting it on with Michael, my own brother. Okay? Do you have any idea how humiliating that is?
Dude,
and maybe I'm not handling this the way you would, but guess what? You're not me. And you weren't betrayed by two people who said they cared about you.
You know, you're right. You're right. Maybe I don't know exactly what you're going through. But you know what I do know? I do know what it's like to lose a girl that you really care about.
You're talking about Mackenzie?
Yeah, Mac.
She was in here the other day. We talked for a while.
Really? Did she say anything about me?
No. I didn't mention that we were friends. If I had, maybe she would.
That's cool though that you guys know each other. No, maybe you can help me score a couple extra points with her.
I don't want to get involved in anything like that again.
Kevin. Relax, okay? It's definitely not gonna be anything like what happened with Lily. Oh, you know what, man? That just might actually work. I gotta take off, all right? See you later, man. What did you say to him?
Nothing. Well, I couldn't. He was so upset.
You're hiding something.
Oh, Michael, you are so suspicious. First Ashley, now you. God, there must be something in the water.
What does John Abbott's daughter have to do with this?
Michael, you should have heard what that woman said to me. Oh, talk about rude. She really got to me.
It's always like this with you, isn't it?
What?
Going from one drama to the next. I was just hoping to have, you know, a normal discussion with you, like normal members of a normal family, but I guess that's too much to ask, huh?
In normal families, you don't date the girl your brother's in love with and then try to keep it a secret.
You told him that?
No, I didn't actually tell him, but what difference does it make? Kevin has a right to know the truth.
You
What?
are utterly clueless.
The wrong crowd. Oh, great. What, you're saying he's been hanging out with people he shouldn't?
Something like that.
I take it you know why he's in hot water in the first place.
And for the record, I think that he is trying to, he's trying to learn from his experience.
Let's hope so. So you came by to check up on Daniel. That's great. You're welcome to stay until he gets back.
Well, thank you, but you look rather busy.
Oh, no. I would love a break. Besides, we've never really had an opportunity to talk.
No, you're right, we haven't.
I know you by your reputation, of course.
Truly. What reputation would that be?
You meditate, you drink herbal tea, contemplate the meaning of life.
Yeah, well, not so much anymore.
So did Newman tell you how unfair I was being? That I want to keep him out of Abby's life?
He sincerely feels that he has something to offer our daughter.
Well, that's how Abby feels it matters to me. And our daughter has no desire to perpetuate his involvement in her life.
Do you honestly feel that a child Abby's age knows what's best?
In this case, I absolutely do feel that way. Now, this isn't exactly a news flash, Ash. But aside from Newman, you're the only one pushing for this. You feel sorry for him. Victor's hurt because Abby does not want to be as involved in his life. But don't for a minute pretend that this is about Abby. This is really about what you want. I lost my appetite. Let's get back to work anyway.
Look, I don't want you to be hurt by any of this, but I think it's best if you don't tell Brad Carlton a damn thing.
Yes, you have made that very clear. But you still haven't explained to me why it's so important that Abby be at the center of your life. Will you just tell me?
You know, sometimes I wonder why I've built all this. This empire, why I've struggled as much as I have. Who the hell will remember any of it?
What are you talking about? I don't follow you.
I have to be very honest with you. I really feel that I've lost Victoria and Nicholas. And that hurts me much more deeply than I've ever let on. I don't want to lose Abby, too. Because if I did that, then I'd feel that I failed as a father. And that I consider the most important part of my life. So I'm asking you to help me. Help me save my relationship with Abby.
Kevin.
I can't go with you. I can't run off and live on stolen money. And I can't be with a man who could.
You realize it'll take weeks to sort out CI's books. And by the time anybody tries to arrest me, I will have already been to the Bahamas and cashed out. You know
a little point of clarification before you take to your heels, Elliot. The phone call to Bobby Morcino's friend Angelo asking for a little help in putting some pressure on Jill. As long as we're getting everything out on the table, was that you?
I love you. I always will. Don't ever sell yourself short. You're an amazing woman.
People don't change completely overnight.
You're right. I am living proof of that.
Damon, are you all right?
Yeah, Christine, I'm good. I'm better than I've been in weeks, truly.
Something's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, something is wrong. I should go. I have some things I need to do. Will you tell Daniel I stopped by?
Sure, absolutely.
He's a good boy, you know? And I like him. I don't want anything to happen to him. Kids need protecting, you know? At any age.
It sounds like you know something about that.
I know his mother worries about him. And I think it's wonderful that you're here. You know, that she's been able to turn to you.
But she can count on you, too.
I might be leaving town.
Permanently?
I don't know. But I need to go. Did Phyllis leave a number where she could be reached?
Just her cell phone. All I know is that she's in Georgia. And I got the impression it was pretty important.
Lady, what's going on? Huh? You don't even know me, and yet you're worried about me getting hurt?
Worse.
Why?
Damon Porter's my boyfriend.
Yeah, I figured it had to be something like that.
He hasn't been able to stop thinking about this incident for years. This has eaten away at him for all these years.
And you think he wants revenge?
Revenge? That's easy. He's out for blood. He's out for your blood. And if you cross his path, there's going to be major carnage, and you're not going to walk away this time.
I served my time.
Doesn't matter to Damon. He won't be satisfied until you're dead.
So you want me away from Porter? For my own safety, right? Is that it? Did he tell you to come here and talk to me? Did he?
No. No. He has no idea that I'm here. Maybe it doesn't matter. He doesn't even live near Georgia anymore.
Yeah. I know. He lives in Wisconsin. Genoa City.
How do you know that?
I got a buddy. Works in the prison office. He looked it up on the computer somehow.
Mr. Hughes, I'm serious. Damon Porter despises you.
And that doesn't surprise me.
Then do as I ask. Stay away from him.
Sorry.
What did you say to me?
You might as well know. I've already decided. The first thing I'm gonna do when I get out of the joint, if I make parole, is head to Genoa City to find your boyfriend.
Next on The Young and the Restless.
What is going on here?
Jill has a confession to make.
You shouldn't have to choose between your marriage and your friendship with Brad.
Well, unfortunately, I do.
Sounds like you're saying goodbye or something.
Maybe I am.
Things get wild in Miami's hottest nightclub. But CBS Monday, it goes too far. Now, this murder investigation.
What is this? Implant of some sort. It's a tracking device.
Is about to lead to an unspeakable crime.
Where are the other girls?
A new CSI Miami, CBS Monday.